Have you ever gone out with your camera and just felt completely in the zone? That feeling where every turn, every shadow, every moment seems like a perfect shot waiting to happen? Well, that's exactly how I felt on this photo walk. But was it because La Barceloneta is that good? Or was it just one of those days? Let's find out. When I first started street photography, I thought I had to travel to some insane cinematic city to take great shots. But over time, I realized that the best moments happen wherever you are. You just have to look out for them. In this video, we'll be putting that to the test. La Barceloneta is one of the busiest spots in Barcelona. It's full of energy, life, and some truly unpredictable moments. Let's walk, let's shoot, and let's see if this is the best photography spot in the city. So for some context, on this walk, I went with a local photography group called BCN Photo Walk, which is probably the biggest street photography group that I've seen or ever been involved in. There was about 80 people there. Yeah, 85 people. I've never been in a group so big. When I think back to like other photography events that I've been to, the most there have been is probably been about 10, maybe 15, but not more than that. And that includes 2 other photography groups that I hung out with here in Barcelona. And then that includes London. It also includes San Francisco as well. But yeah, I've never seen a group that big. I remember just waiting at the beginning and more and more and more people just kept coming. It was crazy. We were there. I got there on time, like on the dots. So I ended up waiting about 40 minutes for everybody else to come. There was that much people. They just kept coming. It was crazy. This part was quite funny actually, because during the time when I walked around this part of Barceloneta, there was this, you call him a crazy guy, I don't know what he was on, but he was just walking up and down the street just screaming and shouting gibberish. It didn't matter if it was Spanish or English, it made no sense. Maybe it was Catalan, but I don't think people who speak Catalan would understand that either. And I just thought, okay, do you know what? I'll take a photo of you as well. There he is. At this part, there was an interesting, the puddle was really interesting. And so I tried to get some shots with reflections, as you can see here. Okay, that part was fun. I took a lot of photos and saw so much variety in just a few blocks. The best part? I wasn't even looking for the perfect shot. I just walked around and pressed the shutter when I saw something that felt right. If you're enjoying this video so far, tap the like button and let me know in the comments, where's your favorite spot to shoot? And why do you like taking photos there? Okay, now we're going to switch things up. Our next stop, the beach. We are on the promenade of La Barceloneta, and you can see it's the afternoon. The sun is still quite high, it's overhead, a little over to the right. The downside is the light will be very harsh, but the good side is, in my case, is that you'll get a lot of shadows, very strong shadows, and that was a benefit for me because I was shooting in black and white, and so for that I was looking for opportunities where I could make photos that had a high contrast. And so you're seeing these examples. That was what I was looking for. Barceloneta was a good area to go out and do a photo walk in because there are so much people. Well, it's not completely packed, but if you check out my previous videos where I went to Gracia, in comparison there were a lot less people when you put the two together. I walked around for ages in Gracia and there were many streets where there were literally nobody there, and as you can see they were here. Here are some people from the photography group that I was with, BCN Photo Walk, and from here onwards we hung out together and we did the rest of the route. The route was actually quite, it was free. You were free to walk wherever you wanted to go. You had a window of about 2 hours, and in that time you could just go out and take photos of whatever interested you, whatever you found interesting. So that is what we did. So there should be a few shots coming up from overhead. I like the shadows that were forming around people's feet. It gave the high contrast elements that I was looking for. And so you'll see a few of them in this section here. And over here, the layout of the trees looked interesting to me. So I was seeing if I could use them to make a frame with people in between the trunks. And then this final shot, I was here for quite a bit, just playing around with the reflection in the window, and this is the photo that I like the most. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. So, is La Barceloneta the best place in Barcelona for street photography? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I think that's for you to decide. For me, what matters is getting out, exploring, and seeing the world through your lens. If you made it this far in this video, I appreciate you. Again, let me know in the comments about your favorite spot to take photos. Until next time, friends, adios.